Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about Quicksort and its implementation of Python. So, in Quicksort, we pick an element as a pivot and partitions the element around the pivot. Here I have an array, and we'll try to sort this array using Quicksort. The first thing we need to do is we need to choose the pivot. We can choose the very first element, the middle element, or the very right, or any element. But for this video, I will choose the very right or the last element from the array as my pivot. And then we'll compare the element of pivot to the other element. Smaller element than the pivot placed in the left of the pivot. Then the bigger element placed on the right side of the pivot. 35 is smaller than 49. 12 also smaller. 10 smaller. 7 20. 90 is bigger than 49. We left that behind. 4 25 49 and a 90, because 90 is bigger than 49. Then it plays in the right side of the pivot. If it's only have one element left, it means already sorted. So because it's already sorted, we need to sort the left side of the left side from the pivot. This will be the new pivot. We'll compare to 35. It's bigger than a pivot. 12 smaller. 7 smaller than 25. 20 smaller than 25. 46 is bigger than 25. 4 smaller than 25. And then no elements left. The pivot. $35 and then 46. I'll first solve the right side from the pivot. The very right are the pivot right now. So 35 is smaller than 46. And if it's only have one element, 35, it means it's already sorted. So we'll sort this element from the left of the previous pivot. So 4 is the pivot. So smaller and then bigger, bigger, bigger. Wait, I think it works like this. It's 4, it's 12, then it becoming like this, and then 10, this, here, and here. Okay, because it's like swept here and this, and then we'll sort the right side from the pivot. This right, this one, so ten, 4 is smaller, 10 smaller, 7 are also smaller, 20 is bigger, so 12, and then 20. If it's only have one element left, it means sorted. Oops, sorry. I mean this one. We have 3 unsorted elements left. And this very right as a pivot. So 4 smaller than the pivot, then 10 is bigger than a pivot. So we'll sort the left side from the pivot and the right side from the pivot, because it's only have one element left. It means sorted. So if we gather all the elements, like this, 20, 25, 35, 46, 49, and then 90, we have a sorted list from 0 to 9 elements. And now I will show the implementation on the Python. Here is the Quicksort implementation on Python. So here we have a number, an array, and we'll count the length of an array, and then call the Quicksort. Parsing an array, the first element and the last element. So here we have if length from the array more is 1, then it returns again. And if the start is smaller than the data that parsing to the end, and end right here, then we'll call the partition method. It will also parse the array, start and the end, and we'll once again using recursive function. This is to sort the elements that on the right or left side of the pivot. So this one is from the start to the parsing number 1, parsing -1 is the left side, and this is for the right side. It's parse the list from the partition +1 until the end, and this is the partition method. We will check the last element as a pivot, and then the index of small element. And for in the range start until end, this and this, the one that being parsed to here, so if the current element is smaller or equal to pivot, then we do swap the element. This is to print the step. So we'll see the step printed, and then this is this swap. This line is to swap the element of the list, and after that we have to plus i+1, so it will continue to the next element. If we run this program, it will look like this. The pivot is now 49, the index 43, the current 22, then until it has the sorted array. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.